Elon Musk was born on 28 June 1971 in Pretoria, one of South Africa's capital cities. His upbringing was shaped by a blend of diverse cultures and strong intellects. His mother, Mae Musk, was a model and dietitian originally from Canada, while his father, Errol Musk, was an electromechanical engineer with a controversial legacy. Elon was the eldest of 3 children and displayed an unusual intellectual curiosity from a very young age. He developed an early interest in computing and technology, teaching himself programming at the age of 10. By 12, he had created and sold a basic space-themed video game called Blaster for $500. Elon's childhood was not easy. He was often bullied in school and emotionally affected by his parents' divorce. He described his father as emotionally abusive, which left a lasting impact. At the age of 17, seeking to avoid mandatory military service in apartheid-era South Africa and to access better opportunities, Musk moved to Canada. He enrolled at Queen's University in Ontario and later transferred to the University of Pennsylvania in the United States. There, he earned 2 bachelor's degrees, one in physics and another in economics from the Wharton School. During his time at Penn, Musk wrote a paper envisioning the future of solar power and electric vehicles, ideas that would later define much of his career. In 1995, Musk was accepted into a PhD program in applied physics at Stanford University, but he dropped out after just 2 days. The internet was booming, and he sensed the opportunity to make an impact. That same year, he co-founded his first company, Zip2, with his brother Kimball. The company provided business directories and maps for newspapers. Though initially dismissed by investors and facing repeated rejections from potential partners, Zip2 eventually secured contracts with major outlets like the New York Times and the Chicago Tribune. In 1999, Compaq acquired Zip2 for $307 million. Musk earned $22 million from the sale, but he was pushed out as CEO before the acquisition, a pattern that would repeat itself more than once. After Zip2, Musk founded an online financial services company called X.com. The startup offered online banking before it was common and quickly attracted attention. However, internal disagreements over direction and leadership style led to his ouster as CEO once again. X.com eventually merged with a rival company called Confinity, which had a product named PayPal. Under new leadership, the merged company focused on digital payments and quickly became dominant in the market. In 2002, eBay acquired PayPal for $1.5 billion in stock. Musk, the largest shareholder, walked away with $176 million. Flush with cash but not content to rest, Musk launched Space Exploration Technologies Corp., or SpaceX, in 2002. His goal was audacious: reduce the cost of space travel and eventually colonize Mars. Experts dismissed the idea. Musk had no background in rocketry, and aerospace insiders ridiculed the notion that a startup could rival NASA or giants like Boeing and Lockheed Martin. The company suffered repeated failures. The first 3 launches of the Falcon 1 rocket failed between 2006 and 2008. Each failure brought the company closer to financial collapse. Musk later revealed that SpaceX was down to its last launch attempt. Had the 4th rocket failed, the company would likely have folded. But the 4th Falcon 1 succeeded, making SpaceX the first private company to launch a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. That same year, NASA awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract to deliver cargo to the International Space Station. While SpaceX was struggling to survive, Musk became involved in another venture that would define his public identity: electric vehicles. In 2004, he joined Tesla Motors, a fledgling startup founded by Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning. Musk became the largest investor and later took over as CEO. Tesla aimed to revolutionize the automotive industry with fully electric cars, but early years were plagued with delays, cost overruns, and engineering challenges. The Roadster, Tesla's first car, took years longer than expected to deliver and was far more expensive than initially promised. Internal clashes at the company led to lawsuits and firings, and Musk eventually pushed out the original founders. Tesla's next project, the Model S sedan, was a high-stakes gamble. Musk poured personal money into keeping the company afloat during the 2008 financial crisis. At one point, both Tesla and SpaceX were simultaneously on the brink of bankruptcy. Musk had to borrow money to pay rent and sold personal assets to fund payroll. Against the odds, the Model S was a success, earning critical acclaim and helping Tesla gain traction. Still, challenges remained. Tesla's production hell during the ramp-up of the Model 3 nearly broke the company again. Musk admitted to working 120-hour weeks, sleeping on the factory floor, and enduring immense stress. Investors and critics doubted the company could ever turn a profit, but Musk persevered and Tesla eventually became the most valuable car company in the world. In parallel, Musk launched SolarCity in 2006 with his cousins Lyndon and Peter Wright. The company provided solar energy solutions and quickly became one of the largest providers in the US. In 2016, Tesla acquired SolarCity in a controversial $2.6 billion all-stock deal. Shareholders filed lawsuits alleging a conflict of interest, given Musk's close family ties and financial stake in both companies. The legal battle lasted years, but Musk was ultimately cleared of wrongdoing. Musk's interest in artificial intelligence led him to co-found OpenAI in 2015, a non-profit research lab aimed at ensuring safe AI development. He later parted ways with the organization due to disagreements over strategy and the rise of corporate partnerships. Around the same time, Musk also founded Neuralink, a company focused on developing brain-machine interfaces. The long-term goal was to create a symbiotic relationship between humans and AI, potentially addressing neurological disorders and enhancing cognition. Neuralink faced criticism from animal rights groups, regulatory delays, and scientific skepticism, but in 2025, the company began its first human trials after receiving FDA approval. In 2016, Musk introduced the Boring Company, a venture aimed at revolutionizing urban transportation through underground tunnels. The idea emerged from his frustration with traffic in Los Angeles. While early projects attracted media attention and investor interest, progress was slow. Technical limitations, regulatory issues, and disappointing results from test tunnels in Las Vegas led some to label the venture as a distraction or vanity project. Musk, however, insisted that tunneling technology could change urban mobility if scaled properly. In 2022, Musk initiated one of the most controversial business deals in tech history by acquiring Twitter for $44 billion. The acquisition process was chaotic. He initially tried to back out of the deal, prompting a legal battle with Twitter's board. Once he took control, Musk immediately fired top executives and laid off more than half the staff. He reinstated banned accounts, changed the platform's verification system, and rebranded the service as X, describing it as a future all-in-one app combining social media, payments, messaging, and AI. The changes alienated advertisers, spurred user backlash, and created an atmosphere of uncertainty. Musk's free speech stance was praised by some and condemned by others, and the platform's influence in global discourse became even more contentious. Musk's engagement with AI didn't end with OpenAI. In 2023, he launched a new company, XAI, to compete directly with the likes of OpenAI and Google DeepMind. He introduced an AI chatbot named Grok, integrated into X, and began building a massive AI infrastructure to power future products. He purchased tens of thousands of GPUs and proposed building one of the world's largest supercomputers. His dual role as AI critic and AI developer raised eyebrows, but Musk maintained that his approach was more ethical and transparent, and what some describe as a lack of accountability. Musk has been embroiled in numerous lawsuits, including a high-profile defamation case in 2018 and multiple investigations by the SEC and labor boards. Despite the controversies, he continues to rank among the most influential people in the world. His long-term vision is nothing short of extraordinary. He wants to send humans to Mars and establish a permanent settlement, build a fully sustainable energy economy on Earth, develop artificial general intelligence in a safe way, and enhance human cognition through brain-machine interfaces. Whether these dreams are realized or not, Elon Musk has already changed the course of multiple industries: automotive, aerospace, energy, AI, and communications, and has done so by taking risks that most deemed impossible.